Rapunzel. Once upon a time, there lived a husband and wife who longed for a child. Their house had a little window at the back where they could see a splendid garden next door. It was full of the most beautiful flowers and herbs. There was a high wall around it, and it belonged to an enchantress whom everyone feared. The couple was expecting a child at last. They were so happy that the wife had become pregnant. One day, the woman looked out the window and saw the most beautiful Rapunzel plant. It looked so fresh and green that she longed for it. "I so wish I could have some to eat," she thought. As she longed for it so much, she became pale and ill. Her husband asked her,
"Why are you so pale, my dear?"
"Oh," she answered, "if I don't get some of the Rapunzel from the garden behind our house to eat, I shall die." Her husband, who loved her dearly, thought,
"I cannot let my wife die. I must bring her some of the Rapunzel, no matter the cost."
That evening, he clambered over the wall into the garden and hastily picked a handful of Rapunzel. As he tried to go back over the wall, to his horror, he saw the enchantress standing before him.
"I'm in trouble.
How dare you climb into my garden and steal my Rapunzel? You will pay dearly for this by giving me the child that your wife will bring into the world,"
she said in an angry voice. In his fear, the man had to agree. When the little one was born, the enchantress appeared and took the child. She named the little girl Rapunzel. Rapunzel became the most beautiful child under the sun. When she was 12 years old, the enchantress locked her in a tower in the forest. The tower had no stairs or door, only a window at the very top. Whenever the enchantress wanted to get in, she called from below, "Rapunzel, Rapunzel, let down your hair." Rapunzel had beautiful, long, golden hair. When she heard the enchantress's voice, she untied her braids, wound them around a hook by the window, and let her hair fall down for the enchantress to climb up. One day, when the enchantress was gone out, a prince was riding through the forest and heard beautiful singing. He stopped to listen.
La, 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 la.
It was Rapunzel. He tried to find a way into the castle, but there was none. He came back to the forest, often to listen to her. One time, he saw the enchantress come and noticed how she got up into the tower. The prince had heard of the story of the infant who had been taken away. He realized that this was Rapunzel. He hurried to her parents to tell them where she was.
I have found your daughter, Rapunzel,
he said. They waited until the enchantress left the tower for the day, then came close to it. Her real mother called out, "Rapunzel, Rapunzel, let down your hair!" Immediately, Rapunzel let down her hair, and her real mother climbed up it. At first, Rapunzel was frightened when she saw a woman she had never seen before. Her mother said, "I am your real mother. The enchantress took you from me when you were born." The mother hugged Rapunzel and cried, "I have waited for this moment for so long. Please, come with us and get out of here. I have a silk rope with which you can climb down." Together, they climbed down, and when Rapunzel's feet touched the ground, the enchantress's spell was broken. Rapunzel married the prince, and they lived happily ever after.